Welcome back to Satisfactory Project Nuclear Overdrive. In the last episode, we finished up that building. That building is complete. Holy moly, that took a long time. That project right there was extremely crazy and highly radioactive. Today we get to take a break from the radiation. We get to do reinforced iron plates and modular frames, and a large quantity of those. So we need about 180 reinforced iron plates per minute, and we need about 120 modular frames per minute. And they're pretty simple recipes here. We're going to add them onto this building here. So we're just going to build floors up. We can actually fit this on one floor, so that'll be pretty simple as well. Because we only need 48 assemblers of reinforced iron plates and 24 assemblers of modular frames. Really simple to do, so let me show you those recipes here real quick. These are recipes I actually haven't used before, surprisingly. We're going to use this adhered iron plate recipe, which is iron plates and rubber. Go figure that one out. And then we're going to use the bolted frame recipe, which is reinforced iron plates and just a bunch of screws. So many screws you can't even fathom it. So yeah, if we were to do the math here, if we want to be technical, we need 79.2 reinforced iron plates. I might just make 180 if I have enough stuff for it. I probably do. So we'll probably just end up doing that. But yeah, that's going to require about 545 iron plates and about 180 rubber, around that number. I'm just guessing. And then we'll take all those reinforced iron plates and we'll send them to the modular frames. We're going to take every single reinforced iron plate we make and just send them here. Really simple breakdown for that. And then we're already making the screws. We just connect all the screws, like we just connect a bunch of screws to this. We need about 3,400 screws per minute. So it's pretty cool. Should be really simple to do. So this might actually be a really short episode. Haven't had one of those in a while. But basically, I'll probably set up some of the machines here. And I can set up the logistics for this. It'll be really easy. We can bring the elevator up another floor. That's pretty simple. And we're good to go. So yeah, this will be really easy. This will be an easy episode for once. I like that. We need one of those. After what I just went through 2 episodes in a row, having an easy episode is nice every now and then, isn't it? Alright, let me get to work. This will be a really, really short video, I think. So, yeah, I'll be back in just a moment. Well, this is really, really easy to set up. Like, there was no issues at all. I mean, it was just assemblers and more assemblers, and that was it. It was really easy. And then we also have extra space over here. So, yeah. Simple thing here is I just face these back to back. I have iron plates just running back and forth on the top level here. And that's all they do. And then they just end right there, and that's it. And then I brought the rubber in, and it'll come to this splitter here. It'll go down this way, and it'll go over this way and down this way. And then everything on this side is merger. That's all merger, and that's all a merger. And they all combine together into one line all over here. So then we take this and we just send it to the next step as soon as the autosave happens. And I just send it on the top line, so all the reinforced iron plates will just follow this top red line here. And that's simple enough. And then I got all of the screws ready to go. So I have 3 lines of that. And we just split these ones until we don't have enough for the next set. So then we merge it to this row, because this one only is carrying like 920 about, and when we finish up this one, there'll be 80 per minute left over on each of these. So then we'll just combine all that together and have it go to their respective places. I never built these, so whoopsie doopsies. We can just build these out pretty easily. And it's as simple as connecting everything up. It really isn't complicated at all. I can't speak tonight for some reason. So we can take the Mark V conveyor belt, and we just need to match up here. We can take our Mark V conveyor of rubber, put it there, and we're going to start seeing reinforced iron plates being produced. It does take a little bit of time, but that is totally fine. So we'll let that produce. And then we'll come over here to the screws, and we'll connect those up as well. Might as well, we're already here. So this line will go here, this line will go here, and this line will connect here. So that's all we need there. So just a ton of screws. We have used all of our screws. They are all being utilized. And so now we just wait for our reinforced iron plates to come by. And we are immediately producing modular frames. And those are going to come along this way. And it'll merge all these lines together. It'll come along the back side. And then we're going to merge all of these on this side, because all of the modular frames are going to the very next step. I did originally plan to put that in the next episode, but the reality is, if I ended the episode right here, right now, it would be about a 6-minute video. So I figured, why don't we take the time to combine next episode with this episode? So yeah, we're gonna do that. We have two things we need to build now. We need an assembler, and we need manufacturers. So, first thing we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to make encased industrial pipes, which is steel pipes and concrete. Pretty simple. We need about 38 of these assemblers. Not too much. And then what we're going to do with that is we're going to make heavy encased frames. So we have the steel pipes, we have the concrete, we have the modular frames that we just started building. So there's that. And then the encased industrial beams, which we're going to build as well. So we could build all of that over here. Or we could try to split this up and make it work. So we only need 16 manufacturers, which seems like a lot, but I think I might build everything over here. I think that'd be a lot better. The only problem is we have to deal with steel pipes and concrete. So we'd have to bring concrete over here. Steel pipes we just have to bring up here as well. Not a big deal. And then if we put the manufacturers on the level above, we could just combine those with these, with the concrete, and what was the last thing? Yeah, and then more steel pipes. So it would make sense to build everything here, and we just bring all the concrete over here. I think that's probably what's going to make sense here. So what we need to do is set up a bunch of these assemblers, set up 16 manufacturers. I'll set up the logistics for this as well, because it's just going to take some time. This all takes time because we're mass producing stuff. That's the problem. So the thing about this is going to build over time as well. So by the time we come back, this should be pretty much full and ready to go. So there's that. But yeah, I think I'll bring all the concrete over here, and then we'll just build everything over here. So let me do that, and I'll be back with you when I'm done with that. Well, I got her. The building is getting taller and taller. It's almost the tallest building in this area. In fact, we can get up to the top here, and I can show you. So, today we did this floor, which was the original plan for this episode, and then I added on next episode as well, since this episode would be super short, so I added on this floor as well. But as you can see, we are approaching the top of this building here, so we're about taller than the tallest building in here. One more floor and we would surpass it. Or if I just throw a roof on this, and that would work too. But yeah, this is epic. This is epic. Anyways, let me show you what I have done here. So I got concrete belted in over here. Brought it all the way from the concrete factory over there. This line here will follow this path, and it'll go all the way to the Encased Industrial Beams, which is over here. Now, this is not connected yet. It is ready to be connected. I also got steel pipes routed up here. We're basically ready to set this up, so we might as well just connect it together. And that's all we have to do for the concrete. So the concrete should start filling up in these, and all we have to do is send the pipes along. And all we need is one belt here, and that's this one to here, which of course that's in the way. But that's fine, because we can do this and get past the autosave and do that. And now we have pipes coming through. So this is coming from the floor below. That is coming from this floor down here. We had the blue line that's going. We also have, we had some pipes going to the other building over there, that purple building over there. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, we have pipes going over there. We have pipes going up the floor, and then the last set of pipes, this green line here, is going to go up to the encased or heavy modular frames. So we're going to be using all of the iron pipes in this episode. We are using all of the screws. We are not using all of the iron plates because the rest of the iron plates is going to go to a future episode. So we should start seeing encased industrial beams here pretty soon. In fact, here we are. We are producing some encased industrial beams, and those will all merge together onto this line here, come up this way, and go up a level. And we also have steel pipes, we have concrete, we have modular frames, and then the encased industrial beams is right there. Let's go up a level and take a look at what we got up here. So here is the manufacturers. We only needed 16 of them, with just one of them being slightly underclocked to be 92.8889. And all we have to do is connect everything up. So on this lower level, we'll do encased industrial beams. And that's all we gotta do there. On this next level, we'll do whatever this is. I think it's modular frames. Yep, there we go. On this level, we'll do, I can't remember what this is. I think it's concrete. I believe it's concrete. It is. Beautiful. And then the top level, we're going to do the remaining steel pipes. And of course, that would be what happens. So we'll just bump this out just a little bit, and then we'll do that. And there we go. There's the steel pipes. And we should start seeing heavy modular frames pretty soon. There we go. The first set of heavy modular frames is being produced. And that will just all merge together because every single heavy modular frame will be utilized to produce fused modular frames. And we have plenty of space up here, so we can actually build all the fused modular frames up here as well. And then all of those fused modular frames will be made into pressure conversion cubes, and all of those will be made into nuclear pasta when we get to that step. But that is still quite a few episodes away. We are now producing heavy modular frames. Let's see the first one come over here, which would be great. It would be really good to see one of them come over. So let's see, are you almost done here? Yep, you are almost done. So we'll just wait and watch. 90%. So yeah, this is pretty slow, but it is what it is. And there we go. The first set of heavy modular frames. So, yeah, that's not too bad. That's basically all that there is for this episode. We combined 2 episodes into one. I originally intended to have 2 episodes for this. Once that gets all caught up, it'll be good to go. And down below, we should be working as anticipated. Is everything working down here? Looks like it. That's really good to see. I like to see that. So, that's awesome. And this will eventually catch up. We're still getting all the pipes through the system, so that'll take some time, but we'll get there. Still waiting on concrete to get through here as well, so it'll take some time. But yeah, that's all there is for this episode. I can show you what the plan is for next episode. Next episode is going to be massive. It's going to be a crazy project. So let me go down to the ground and show you what we're going to do in the next one. So we're going to need blenders, I think, right? Nope, sorry, no blenders. We need refineries. So we need 2 sets of refineries, and then we also need, this one's going to be surprising, we need smelters. So what are we doing? You may be wondering in the next episode. We're going to be doing sloppy alumina. So we're going to be taking the bauxite that we're collecting by train, and we're going to bring it here. And then with that, we are going to produce electrode aluminum scrap. We'll finally be able to use that petroleum coke that we've been sitting on for so long. We're almost there. And then what we're going to do with that is we're just going to make a bunch of aluminum ingots. That's all we're doing in the next episode. The following episode, we'll take the aluminum ingots and make stuff from that. Just because we have a lot of stuff we got to make, I figured that would be the best way to handle that. So, if you are looking forward to that episode, leave a like, leave a comment, join the Discord. If you haven't done so already, link is in the description. And yeah, really hope you enjoyed. Leave a comment down below. See you in the next one. Goodbye.